This episode of Into the Music is brought to you by Coda Music. It's a great way to discover new music and listen to all of your favorite artists for free. The link is in the description. In today's episode we're going to explore Logic. The stylistically dynamic and voluble Logic launched his rap career through uploads and mixtapes prior to signing a Def Jam deal that fostered a sustained mainstream presence throughout the second half of the 2010s. The MC, singer, songwriter, and producer made his recording debut in 2009 and 5 years later hit the top 5 with his debut album, Under Pressure 2014, the first of several conceptual full-length projects to enter the Billboard 200 and rap charts within the upper reaches. Logic's ascent continued through Everybody 2017, his third proper LP debuted at the top of multiple Billboard charts with weighty themes including mental health, exemplified by 1-800-273-8255, a number 2 pop hit nominated for a Grammy Award. Logic has since issued secondary volumes of his Bobby Tarantino and Young Sinatra series, the latter capped with YSIV 2018, and after topping the Billboard 200 again with Confessions of a Dangerous Mind 2019 announced his 2020 album No Pressure would be his last. Born Sir Robert Bryson Hall II in Rockville, Maryland, Logic spent much of his childhood in nearby Gaithersburg. Although he was expelled from high school and was surrounded by drugs, his parents struggled with addiction, and his brothers manufactured and distributed crack cocaine. Logic found a creative outlet in hip-hop, inspired at first by the RZA, Wu-Tang Clan, and The Roots. He started rapping in his teens and released his first mixtape in 2009 under the name Psychological. After the 2010 release of Young, Broke, and Infamous, by which point he had shortened his name, Logic joined the independent label Visionary Music Group. A one-tape-per-year schedule continued with a trilogy of Young Sinatra tapes, a period during which he toured internationally without label support and was selected for XXL magazine's freshman class of 2013. Logic and Visionary Music Group subsequently worked out a contract with Def Jam. The artist released his major label debut album, Under Pressure, in October 2014. Executive produced by No ID, it didn't need any guest appearances to enter the Billboard 200 chart at number 4, and was eventually certified gold by the RIAA. The Incredible True Story, an ambitious concept album set 100 years in the future, arrived in November 2015 and peaked at number 3 on the Billboard 200. The following year, Logic embarked on the Endless Summer Tour with G-Eazy, YG, and Yo Gotti. During the first week of dates, Logic released Bobby Tarantino, a commercial mixtape that debuted at number 16 and later peaked at number 12 despite no advance notice. It featured Flexecution, the rapper's first Billboard Hot 100 single as a lead artist. Around the same time, the Suicide Squad soundtrack Sucker for Pain, featuring Logic among the likes of Lil Wayne and Wiz Khalifa, became a global smash. In early 2017, shortly after his second album went gold, Logic issued the first tracks from his third proper album, Everybody, which arrived that May. A diverse cast of guests including Alessia Cara, Chuck D, and Neil deGrasse Tyson supported Logic on a set that explored issues dividing and unifying humanity. It debuted at number 1, and its 1-800-273-8255, titled after the U.S. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, was nominated for Grammy Awards in the categories of Song of the Year and Best Music Video. A trio of new singles arrived in the early part of 2018, starting with 44 More and Overnight, followed by the Marshmello collaboration Everyday. These tracks landed on the sequel mixtape Bobby Tarantino 2, which debuted atop the Billboard 200 in March 2018. Only 6 months later, Logic released his fourth proper album, YS4. Another top 5 entry, it featured appearances from Ryan Tedder and Wu-Tang Clan. On the album's Everybody Dies, he bragged about having written a novel. Supermarket was published the following March, and was accompanied by Supermarket Soundtrack, a rock-oriented album with only one guest appearance. Only 2 months later, he topped the Billboard 200 again with album 5, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. In July of 2020, Logic announced that his sixth album, No Pressure, would mark his retirement from music. The album was released a few weeks after this announcement.